We on. Hit
We're
it.
going. Oh, well. Hey, welcome back. I'm Kimile.
I'm Gretchen. We are, what are we doing? Backcomb Beauties.
Backcomb Beauties.
Yeah, we have the same studio. So we do 2 podcasts here. And sometimes if it weren't for these headbands, I'd have to
I know. Well, it's
think,
just,
what are we doing?
it's the weirdest thing. It's like we put this headband on and it's like we're just stupid. I mean, I don't know what it is.
Speak for yourself.
I feel just funny. I just feel like, you know what?
So for those of you that are not watching us on YouTube and you're listening, you're like, what the hell? What are y'all talking about? So we wear these, these headbands that you pull your hair back supposedly to wash your face or whatever. Well, we have found every one that's kind of a flavor for
That's right.
a different
The holiday
occasions.
And right now we both have 2 hearts coming out of our forehead. So, and we just love them. I love these little bands. And
Well, I like them for about 38 seconds. And then they're getting,
they're tight.
y'all, again, if you know of like a company that makes the size for watermelons, I don't really think that we have huge heads. I just think they're coming off that factory line
They're a little
in
tight.
a tiny, tiny little form, y'all.
adult-
Tiny little form.
Give me adult headband. Adult, yeah. Maybe these are for children.
It's
maybe,
all right.
Well, maybe we need to rethink ourselves. Maybe we're being.
We're
wearing-
shrink our heads, get a little too big headed.
That's right.
Can we just talk about my nails, y'all?
Well, I was thinking ghetto. I mean, I can't believe that you have come into my office with those.
Oh, shut your mouth. So for those of y'all that can't see them, I literally
Chew them off.
No, I did not chew them off. I think I'd need dental work if I did that. So I had
They grew out.
gel nails, right?
Yep.
And if you put on, guys, if you're watching, I'm sure we've lost you by now.
No,
but you know when you put on a dark color,
Yeah.
you're like that is immediate maintenance because as soon as they start to grow out,
You got some
it's
gap.
not. You've got that
Got a gap.
gaposis right there that you can see. So not only did I have gap, but you and I were here painting,
Yeah.
and I did something. I don't know, it was with the spray paint. Took all the shine off. They were just a mess.
They weren't that
They're a mess.
pretty.
I know.
They got.
So
they
then
got.
I thought, well, I'm gonna cut it. I'll cut them off. Then they won't be so noticeable. What?
Yeah.
They were horrible.
Well, I gave her the file when she walked in. I'm like,
know.
oh, sugar. I can't believe you're in public with that.
They're better now that at least I got all the like little.
Yeah, the specks of black on
Addendums
there.
off.
She was like, I'm like, there's a comma, there's a period. Like, this is the end of the
Camille was like, girl, you are one kind of an
You
embarrassment.
need to comb your hair and get this filed.
I know. Hey, when you go shopping, Camille,
Yeah.
I know you like a chandelier earring.
Oh, I do.
What is one thing at a store? Like, what draws your attention? What makes you go like squirrel and you go right over to it?
Oh, any jewelry counter, frankly. I mean, if they got jewelry or they got some shoes, some shoes. I mean, I got some, any sort of really great, just a good shoe, good heel. Something a little. I like strappy sandals. I love sandals.
Yeah.
And I just don't like closed-toe shoes. You know me. I'm just like, I don't want to wear socks and stuff. But I do. It's winter and I'm wearing socks and shoes right now. But I would prefer
She wears sockettes.
no socks, no shoes. I prefer sandals or, stilettos for a second.
I have a Pinterest page that's nothing but business heels because they're just sexy heels.
They're beautiful.
I just love heels.
Yeah.
And I just realized, like, I look like I should be flying your next airplane.
Yeah, you got your...
Welcome, everybody, to Backcomb Beauties Airline. We are passing out headbands.
That's right.
Do you know how long I've had this shirt?
How long?
So when you work in TV, you have colors.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
have to wear colors.
And solid only.
Pretty much, yeah. And so I'm pretty sure I've had this particular
Blouse.
for probably 15 years.
Oh.
And normally I don't wear it with this T-shirt under there, but we were just shooting another one.
Yeah.
I just stuck one right on top.
It's cute. It works.
So there's that. How's your skin this time of year? We live in Utah. The weather's dry.
Very. It's dry. Well, and so you got to find a lotion that's not greasy, that doesn't ruin your clothes, but you got to find something that works. And I'll tell you, I found a handful. I mean, I've got a handful. I should bring them in.
Yeah.
But you gotta be coating yourself because even like my hands are dry right now. I'd be like, "Go, Camille, don't touch me
Listen
with
to
those
her talking
claws."
to me about my ghetto fingernails. She's over here with like
Dry.
scale
I got some
reptile
dry.
hands.
I know it is a little dry.
I actually just did
But
a
my nails
post
are
last
better.
night. I know they are.
Yeah, I would not leave the house like that. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
shut your mouth. So there's a couple things that you and I talk about. For one, we love the Lytic Gel by Epionce.
Yes.
It's their gel cleaner.
Yep.
We've used that for
It's
years.
so good. Yeah, and it's just refreshing.
It's
got
good.
a mint.
It's a good pH.
Yeah. And doesn't it minty?
It's not mint. It's the litic. That's
is it
in
litic?
there.
Okay, because it just feels like tingly. Lotion is a number. It's an important thing.
Yeah. So
and I do love that litic soap.
Yeah. So that's one that we love. That's Epionce.
Yeah.
And then so I'm kind of in love with the Saint Toner.
Oh.
So toner is one of those things a lot of people skip that step. Here's why it's so important, especially in the winter months. It will balance the pH of your skin.
Yeah, that's right.
So you think about it, when you wash your face, you're kind of taken away a lot. And now you need to put it back. And not just with moisture, you need to balance that skin pH first before you put the lotion. So anyway, it's just a spray. I love it. I'm kind of I've not been one, I'm just going to confess, I've not been one that's been good with toner over the years, especially if you have to put the cotton ball and you do all that. I'm just like,
I know. If you can spray it, you're going to do it.
Spray and go. Yeah. I like that. And then Saint makes this milk cream. It's an airless pump that you push it and it comes out the top so you're not like touching anything.
For a lotion?
Yeah. It's a neck and face lotion. I like feel my skin. So
yeah, it really is. It's a good texture.
Here's the deal. Sometimes with serums, leaves your skin tacky.
Yeah.
Like sticky. You know what I'm saying?
Seen that,
and then your makeup kind of starts to roll.
Yeah.
Or it feels like blotchy because it's tacky. You know what I'm saying?
And it doesn't go on smooth.
Yeah, this goes on smooth and then it feels smooth. I'll bring you some.
Yeah.
Try it out and see if you like it.
Yeah.
But Kimile brought me onto something, y'all. Again.
What
I'm single, and maybe there's a reason why. That castor oil.
Oh my Lord, it's old fashioned. I realize that, but I'll tell you something. These old fashioned remedies truly work. I have this. Don't say it. I've had this.
It's Wanda.
I've had this bump, and it's from my watch. Okay,
Hold up.
Hey, look.
Hold up.
I've had
a bump.
I've had
y'all. It has a hair. It's
does.
a wart.
I shaved that. Okay. No, so I've had this, and I've showed it before. So I want you to see it. Look, I know you still see.
I wish I had an applause button. Maybe I'll find one.
But it is literally a fourth the height. I realize it might be the same circumference, but the height is literally, I can't see it. It's almost gone. And I put a Band-Aid on that sucker, and I put castor oil, I coat it on there, and I leave it on there 24/7. Within a month, this thing is going to be gone. You watch, it's going to be gone. I am loving castor oil. Now, you said your mama used to eat it, and I would never recommend you swallow it, ever.
Yeah, she used to take it she didn't want to, but it was like, here,
look,
this
I'm
is
sure
going to help you with your digestion.
I'm sure it's medicinal. I bet it would help the internals. I'm telling you. But your skin, any bump, I'm not going here. I got a little bit of a freckle, kind of a dark spot. I'm putting it right there. I'm finding everywhere I can find it.
She's like Windex.
I'm going to.
You know what, though?
It's good stuff. It really
actually,
is good stuff.
I remember, Tavit.
Oh, yeah.
Tavit is a guy that we know.
Hairdresser.
That does hair. Yeah, and when I was kind of gearing up for chemo, he was like, look.
Yeah.
Castor oil on your eyelashes, on your eyebrows, on your hairline. It does help. So I have.
You put it right here.
It's all slick back now. Well, what I do is, y'all, I put like a quarter size. It's not going anywhere.
Yep.
It's thick and sticky.
Oh yeah.
And so
it's
I
like
do my neck,
molasses.
and then I just literally am all over my
it.
face. It's not really blending. It's thick.
Yeah.
It's thick, y'all. And then whatever's left over, I just
put it in your hair.
Grease up my hair. Yeah. Again. I sleep by myself.
She's single.
I'm pretty sure if I went camping, like flies would be circling around my face.
Oh, I think it might deter the flies. I think it's that kind of. I think it's a deterrent. But it is really incredible. I really think it is. I'm going to tell you another secret too. I had this little cute little old lady, and she said, "Kimile, I can't quit coughing. I've got the worst cough ever. It's not COVID. I've been tested. Whatever." I said, "Look, I'm going to tell you what you do. You need to go get an onion, cut it in half." Peel it, get some old stinky socks that you don't care about anymore. You're going to throw them away. Okay. Cut a little bit out of the center of those onions, and then stick it on your heels.
Oh, so your heel fits in there?
Yeah, your heel fits inside that onion, and then you put a sock on. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You put a sock over that, and you sleep with onions on your heels. Okay. That will help your lungs. That'll help your cough. That'll help your sinuses. No kidding.
Won't help your love life, but...
Well, you'll be a little smelly, but you will feel better. And honestly, sometimes when you're coughing your head off, you just and medicine doesn't always work.
No.
You need an old-fashioned remedy. I'm telling you, put onion on your heel and put a sock on it.
I love that.
Put a sock on it. Seriously.
I love that.
I'll give you a natural cough syrup, too, in a second here.
Oh.
I got more. Yeah.
Y'all.
I'm in the frame.
Get your ass in the frame, Kimile.
I'm in the frame. Don't be telling me I'm not in the frame. So I get so animated. I get so active. I'm all over the place. So here's another. If y'all have a cough or something, and people don't love cough drops, they just don't work all the time, right? So you get some lemon or lime, cayenne pepper, ginger.
First of all, hang on a second. If y'all notice how she says pepper.
Well, I don't know why. I just have a.
I don't know. It's so funny. I mean, I'm from the South, so we call it Peppa, but it's like
pepper.
It's cute.
Pepper. Okay. Well, but you want to get 6 ounces of water, squeeze in your lime or your lemon. Okay, half a lime, half a lemon.
Put your lime in the coconut.
That's right. So, and then you want to cut up an onion, put half an onion in that. You want some cayenne pepper. I do 3 splashes. Maybe you do 1 if you're a lightweight. That's fine. And then curcumin or turmeric powder. Put that in there too. Some garlic, and what is the last thing I put in there?
Spell?
Oh, honey, it is. Oh, cloves. Oh. I put like 10 cloves in there. And I will put it in a saucepan, put the water, everything, and you are going to stir that up. You're going to get it to a little bit of a boil, and then you're done. You're going to let it simmer. That is your natural cough remedy. And you could add honey. I don't add honey because I don't want the sugar, but you could add honey to that, and I'm telling you something, that a tablespoon of that, you're
draining all that crap out.
You strain it.
You strain it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can put it in a glass jar and sit it on the counter. Let it sit there. You could, before you strain it, let it sit there, and then strain it. You got all that real good medicine, and that is your natural cough syrup.
Do you have to store it like in the fridge?
You can. You put it in the fridge. You can probably leave it on the counter, frankly. But you want to eat it within a week or 2. But you could do that, and the kids don't mind it either. It's kind of a little strong. I mean, I shared some of that with you today.
I know. I'm going to bring it home to my son tonight.
That's right.
And
we'll see how he does.
And
he's going to put some.
I know. I'm going to see if he'll do the onion.
Seriously, I'm telling you, 4 hours not even. But I'll go to bed with it. It's like, if you got a little bit of a sore throat, you put that on your heels.
Where'd you learn this shit?
Amazing. I like to read. I like reading the old Farmer's Almanac kind of stuff. I just pull up old-fashioned remedies. I think old-fashioned stuff is better. I'm a farm girl, y'all. So I like anything I can grow or make. You know what? Sprouts. Have you ever made your own sprouts?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Right? Isn't it? And then you used to make your own little, your probiotic drink. What is it called?
Kombucha.
Your kombucha. She does her own kombucha. I mean, so I like doing that all by herself.
It's so funny. Last night I was talking with some of my boys about the kombucha. Well, Adeline, so my daughter's drinking it's a probiotic drink, but it's not kombucha. Kombucha has a bite to it because it has a vinegar base. Yeah. So there's a vinegar. You have to. And when you make your own, it's the real stuff. Anyway.
But this stuff works, y'all. So
so kombuchas are really good. It's a very good gut health thing. Right. You can make your own, but you order it's called a SCOBY. So the SCOBY is the organism.
That's right. The bacteria. It's good bacteria.
It looks like a big mushroom.
That's right.
Jellyfish.
Yeah.
And it has like things, and it's slimy. And so anyway, there's a process of making kombucha, and my boys were like, we always were worried like pieces of that SCOBY was going to be in the bottom of which I was dating this guy one time, y'all, and I sent him home with like 3 bottles of my kombucha, and some of that SCOBY had broken off. And it's like drinking an oyster. He was like, what was that?
Right? A little chunk.
I'm like, that's good for your gut.
It's good.
Shit it.
It ain't going to hurt you a bit. But we need a lot of probiotic. We really do. We're always antisepticing everything, and you need probiotics.
Do you know what my dad does?
What?
So they live in Texas, and there's deer that eat like all their pretty plants.
Foliage,
So they read, if you take Irish Spring soap, he just goes and he cuts little chunks off and he puts them around his flowers.
Problem solved.
They leave him
alone. No shit.
Yeah,
Really?
they leave him alone.
God, I love
doesn't look very pretty because he's like, I got my mulch and I got my green soap hanging out by it. But there's lots of things. So I was reading about, like when you wash your rice.
Yes.
Or even your pasta water, you're going to save a cup of that. Because of all the calcium and the
nutrients in that water.
Yeah, feed your plants with that.
Oh, good idea. Really good idea. Mm-hmm. But we are full of these ideas, y'all. We need to write our own little book.
Look at our heads.
We have got, we have solutions for anything. Just ask us.
That would be Kimile, and I'm just following on the gravy train. But
so, I'll drink some of your SCOBY stuff. I want some of your probiotic.
I actually I have to order it. It's kind of like sourdough bread. You have to you have to keep up with it, right? Yeah. But it's a process, and here's the thing: like you really have to let it ferment for a certain amount of days, and then you have to let it sit in a dark cabinet for a certain amount of days, and then you have to bottle it, and then you have to feed the SCOBY. I mean,
it's a process.
It's a freaking pet, y'all. It's a pet. And when that stuff goes on sale at Costco, I'm like, I'm on it.
Grab some for me too.
But Adeline was drinking this. It's almost, it comes in a can. Huh. I don't know what kind it is. I think she got it at Trader Joe's.
Oh.
But it was really good. It didn't have that vinegar bite.
Yeah.
But it was all the good gut stuff.
Yeah.
I had a client with one of my shows on ABC, and they were all about Eastern medicine.
Yeah.
And primarily every ailment that we have in our body starts in our gut.
Yes.
And so they were very into healing the gut.
Yep. That's so your immune system.
Yeah, so I really learned a lot of this stuff about that. But, you're really good about processed foods, vitamins, stuff like
minerals,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't eat out a lot. I just don't.
So the minerals.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, they're good for you, though. Aren't they good? Now,
I tell myself,
you get regular when you were drinking the minerals? Now, tell me, your pooper is good.
To be honest, I had an episode.
You had a blowout?
No. Mom. No.
What happened?
Well, I'm not going to tell you what all happened, but here's what I do want to tell you.
You're ripping us off.
Every time I go to take that shot, I think of you. I'm like, you know what? Kimile said, girl, these are going to get your organs back to normal.
That's right. You need minerals.
Yes.
That's right.
And so I was like, and so today I met my oncologist, and he's like, so how's your meds? I'm like, I'm not on any meds. He goes, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I do take my trace minerals.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, really? And I go, you've never had them?
Oh, no.
Woo! You should have handed these out as samples.
Seriously.
But you know what? Listen, I always say, I've birthed 5 babies and I've had cancer. I can do these minerals. I can do these. And really, y'all, it's such a, I always kind of tell myself, like, it's just a mental thing. And then as it's going towards my mouth, I'm like, oh, hell no, it's not. It smells.
I know.
It's burned. But the interesting thing, y'all, it's done like that.
It absorbs so quick. You feel like you're gonna gag, but honestly, it just goes right in your system. It's amazing. It's amazing. They're amazing.
It's not that amazing. It doesn't go in your system.
I
have
to
chase it.
Well, I chase it with water. I do, of course, yeah.
So my chlorophyll, I do the chlorophyll drops.
Yep.
I started.
That is an anti-odor. Do you know that chlorophyll, if you have stinky feet or stinky anything, chlorophyll absorbs odor. You will not smell.
Can you just stick it on your parts?
Well, you could put your feet in it. You could. And even in, I think, even regular iced tea, you could put your feet in iced tea and it kind of absorbs odors
that I've
too.
Heard too.
Yeah. But chlorophyll, it's an interior deodorizer. So if you have BO, if you've got some sort of any fungus or any liver stuff, honestly, it's amazing deodorizer. And it doesn't taste that bad. You can add mint to it. You can have mint in your water with that chlorophyll. It's not bad.
Here's how I have to do chlorophyll. I have to put it in my orange juice. I don't even drink orange juice. But it kind of tastes like an orange tree because it tastes like dirt and an orange.
Okay. You can get chlorophyll pills.
Well, I like the experience.
You like that? Okay.
No, not really. But every time I'm like, Dr. Karen, I know I have a series of new wrinkles. It's because of my face after I'm taking all of this shit Kimile.
It's a wrinkle, I know. They say